So we're here with USA Cyclist Eric Williams. Eric Williams, good to see you again. And happy holidays, happy New Year's to you. We got Sarah here. And getting ready for the next year's cycling season, huh?
Yeah, so we thought we'd start it off with some baseline performance testing. That way we can build throughout the winter season and move on to the next season of cycling with some solid data. We began with a VO2 max and a lactate threshold test.
So, and what coaching organization are you going through?
This is through athletic camps. Coach is named Bruce Hindler out of Folsom.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you and Bruce did today with your lactate threshold test.
Well, we started by doing just some general body composition, and looks like I'm about 10% body fat based off the caliper test. And then we went ahead and did a lactate threshold test. That was the first one. In that test, after being warmed up, we increased the wattage from 100 watts, keeping cadence the same, 100 watts, increasing it by, I think it was 50 watts every 3 minutes, and I'd give a rate of perceived effort. We're checking the heart rate, and then checking lactic acid through millimoles from my ear every 3 minutes, looking for that jump when I hit the threshold.
And what were the numbers about when you hit that threshold on that lactate test?
I don't have the papers in front of me right now. I think it was around 4, either 4.3 or 4.8 when I hit that threshold. This is, in general, what it looks like here on the graph. So you've got your heart rate on this side, your lactic acid level on this side, and your power in watts on the bottom. And what you're going to see is you're cruising along, you're doing okay, and then you start to produce lactic acid, and your body's dealing with it okay. And at a certain point, you reach that threshold where you can't clear it anymore. You bump over, and then you really start shooting up, and that's when your performance is you're gonna end up shutting down. Your body shuts itself off. And so the goal is to try and move this line further down to the right on our graph, and that means we're gonna at the same heart rate and the same lactic threshold. You know, today maybe I'm putting out 280 watts. Maybe in 6 months, in a year, when I hit that threshold, I'll be doing 380 watts.
Now I can see how that could be really important in the training setting when you're working with your power meter, so that you know exactly where you are before you're going to hit that lactate threshold, so you can kind of train right in that peak area.
Yes, so using a power meter is one of the best tools out there. Unfortunately, I don't have one at this time, but it's great for training. The coach, what he compared it to is if you don't have a power meter, you know, it's as if somebody says, go to the gym and do 10 reps. And then if you do have a power meter, it's somebody says, go to the gym and do 10 curls with 50 pounds. And you get a lot more data, a lot more specific in your training. And then, like Evan said, in say a time trial, you can know exactly where you are on your powers. You can watch that and stay just below that threshold, so you're getting the maximal amount of power without bumping over and trashing your body before the end of the event.
And that makes a lot of sense, and we're extremely excited for 2015. We got a lot of great events coming up in 2015. We're gonna have some. We're gonna finish up the cyclocross season, right? We got a race coming up. When's your next race?
Next race is on the 4th at Apple Hill out here in Sacramento area, and then one more on the 17th in Old Sac on the cobblestones.
Okay, and that's the final race,
that's
right?
The final.
And we'll be looking forward to that. And then also the start of the 2015 Road Series, USA Cycling. So.
Yep.
What about, are we looking at that as far as getting back on the road bike?
Well, we'll start getting back on the road bike this week and next week to put the training in. Now, as far as racing goes, not really sure how that's going to work. I really need to work on my base and just boost my consistency, and then the racing will come, the times will come. Right now, the focus is training for sure.
Well, we're super stoked for Apple Hill, and especially Old Sacramento. That's going to be a huge crowd down there. Got some cobblestones if you've ever been down there, brick streets, really awesome. So you guys should really check those dates and check out Sacramento Cyclocross's website. Eric Williams, he's going to be there finishing up cyclocross season, getting ready for road season. And then Eric, it was great to see you again. And I really hope that you have a good New Year's with your family and have a great 2015 season.
Thank you.